Our next guest was discovered by hip-hop superstar Eminem, and he's now considered one of the best lyricists in the game. Now, he's got a new album. It's called Layers, and it soared to #1 on the Billboard hip-hop charts. Please welcome to our show, Royce, 5'9".
When I came in,
yes!
I came in.
That was you?
How are you?
Yeah, have a seat. So I was on my way to the grocery store. I had to pick up a few things, and Royce was coming in with his whole squad, and I've never met you before, so I just walked right I just saw a bunch of cute black men. And I was like, what's going on?
I said, hi, Wendy,
and
hi.
But
I got kind of starstruck for a
I'm
second.
sorry, I didn't know that was you. Hi,
It's
welcome
okay.
to our
How you
show.
doing? Thank you so much
I've been
for
a
having
supporter of you since you were invented.
Thank you.
back when I was on the radio.
Yes, I did your radio show.
Yes.
Yep.
So we have met.
We have met, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Royce.
It was kind of quick. It was kind of quick, though.
Oh.
We didn't get a chance to chat. We just talked on air. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Over the telephone.
No. It was in person. It was in person.
I must not have had a good night's
It was
sleep.
a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
So welcome. He's from
Thank
Detroit, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Royce was, is it correct to say that you were discovered by Eminem?
Yes. I was discovered by Eminem.
At the craziest time in your life, and I love Tabernacle because
Thank you.
really do, it's a song, Tabernacle, and you really do explain it. Tell us about that song.
I call it the most significant day in my life. It was the day that my first son was born. The same day that my grandmother passed away.
But no, listen to the rest.
And it actually all happened in the same hospital. She was on her way home from church. And she got in a car accident and ended up in the same hospital that my girl was conceiving my first son.
2 different floors.
2 different floors.
So the elevator door opens.
Yeah, 9th floor, 5th floor. I had to get up to the 9th floor. Elevator opens up on the 5th floor. My uncle standing there with tears rolling down his face. And I didn't know what he was there for. I thought he was there for my son being born. So before I could say anything, he just said, Ryan, they're all that way. So I get out of the elevator and I look and I see my mom and the entire side of the family in the waiting room. So I went over and asked what was wrong, and that's when they told me the granny had been in the back car accident. She was in critical condition. Now, the reason why meeting Eminem is so significant is because I had a show to do that night, right? And everybody at the hospital told me, go ahead and do the show. We'll keep you posted on your granny. We'll keep you posted on the baby. I didn't like seeing my mom in that condition, so I decided to go do the show. And when I went to do the show, a young Eminem, before he was discovered, was there selling his local Slim Shady EP at the time. And that's when we met each other. And he ended up later, maybe a year later, putting me into the record business. So you know yeah, thank you.
So you've had a lot of involvement with different artists, but most significantly, Eminem and Slaughterhouse.
Yes.
And you've been sober for 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Did you have a problem? Or did you just decide that you just didn't want to be bothered with alcohol?
I am 100% an alcoholic. I'm wired like an addict. I'm wired like an addict. But
how old are you, dear?
I'm 39.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Moisturize, that's good,
Thank you. Yeah, you know, we get into this business. And I think one of the mistakes that young artists make is we think that alcohol and drugs is a part of it. You know, and we forget to love ourselves. We forget to take care of ourselves. We forget to respect ourselves. So if I don't respect myself, how can I expect somebody to respect me? And if I don't take care of myself, how can I expect to be able to take care of my family?
So when you go on the road and things like that, how do you deal with artists who pull out bottles of that scissor, or they're popping pills, or they're, drinking their booze? Like, do you judge, or do you elect to just go in the other room, or do you not want to be on tour and involved with them?
Well, I go out of my way not to judge. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm not never want to be that guy who gets sober and then decides to start pointing the finger at everybody.
Right.
You know, I sympathize with people with a problem, especially if I think that they do.
So how do you feel about artists? Because I know you write all your own music.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like artists who don't write their own music are like people who don't decorate their own homes. Like, I don't believe in interior decorators. I feel like when you walk in somebody's house and it's been decorated by somebody else, then it's not really your house, it's somebody else's vision. And that's the same way I feel about music. How do you feel about, all right, Drake, who doesn't write a lot of his own music? If if none of it. And well, no, this is not shots fired. I'm talking to Royce. Or as we just learned, Ryan. Yeah, how do you feel about artists who don't write their own music?
I think it's cool. I think we're all vessels. We're all vessels. Definitely in my older age, I'm looking more toward using my platform to do positive things. But yeah, like I said, we're vessels. We're vessels. If you don't write everything, that's okay with me. The art form itself is just evolving. It's evolving into something else. I personally, as an artist, I get fulfillment out of writing everything. It's a feeling that I look for.
I think it's more authentic. You know, Drake, by the way, everybody, and this is weird, because times have changed so much. Drake doesn't seem as big as Michael Jackson, but Drake just tied Michael Jackson for having the #1 album and song 7 consecutive weeks in a row. While this is from Michael's Thriller years. Yeah. So congratulations to Drake. Now back to you. So you're married, 4 children.
Yes.
And you've been with your same girl all this time.
Since high school.
Since high school.
That's a good picture.
Look at the family's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that a glove on your child's head?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
He's mimicking hair. It's
okay.
Hair from one of the superheroes that he likes to watch.
Love it.
He's the boss man, by the way.
Well, the kids are all cute.
Everything.
Now, how does your wife put up with you? I mean,
it's a hard job. It's a 24-hour-a-day job. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best that I can.
yeah.
That's one of my only regrets. One of my only regrets is hurting her, breaking her heart.
Well, yeah, because there was that thing with the sex tape, and I saw it
Yeah.
online. Like there was, like he just said, a work in progress. He's been sober for 4 years, but at the time that you were drinking, you would do outlandish things, including making a sex tape that you don't even remember. I heard.
Yeah,
And your wife had to go through your phone while you're passed out over there and find out what's all a hap.
Well, it was on media takeout, so
Oh,
she could go through her phone and see it. But you know, it was luckily for me. That happened at a time where I had done so much. I got caught doing so many things, and I was definitely at rock bottom. So I think by the time she found out about that, she felt more sorry for me.
how old is your oldest boy?
18.
Now. But he must have been old enough to remember a lot of the ways of his
Oh,
dad.
yeah. Can you imagine telling him, go clean up the kitchen?
Oh, no.
Go clean up the kitchen.
So what's your relationship like with him?
It's good. It's good. It's better. It's better.
Good.
He got raised through the tough times, but he came out really, really good. He's going
Good
to...
for you. Good
He's
for
actually,
you.
he just graduated high school. He'll be attending CMU in the fall. So,
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Breaking all the cycles.
Royce is going to stick around because he's going to perform his new song called Starter Coat a little later on in the show.